Everybody, what's poppin'? Holy, look at the Noti gang. Lance, what's going on? Sebaswan, how you doing? Benny, what's going on? Round two, yes sir. Yes sir. Fishy, what's up? Wa efficiency, round two, yes sir. Clash user, I'm so excited I might. 40 stream streak, let's go. Skeet, what's going on? Julia, what's going on? Okay, so guys, I'm troubleshooting some mods here, right? And I added the RV interior mod because it was working on my test earlier, right? So I used it fine earlier. I was testing it fine earlier, and I just loaded in and I booted up the RV mod, and we spawned in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea where we are. As you can see in this picture, I don't know where it put us. We're gonna try and figure it out really quick to see like if this is salvageable, like if we're on the map. If we're not on the map, we might need to start a new one. Right after we hit 1 month, right after we get the base going, right after everything. So it feels like Christmas up here. I appreciate it, Gilbert. I appreciate it. Look at this. I have no idea where I am right now. I reinstalled the RV mod, and I have no idea. Go in the map. Oh my god. Okay. All right. So, what do you guys think? Do you want to watch me trudge all the way back, or do you want me to start a new one? Because we literally just hit a month last stream. Do we have any food on us? We do. We have a couple bags of chips. I mean, we can try and just walk there, and I'll fast forward it and hope we make it. So yeah, I removed the mod. We had good plans for this stream, and now we might just be hiking for a bit. User 32, what's going on? Good to see you, User 32. Lance says, New World, don't give up. Gilbert says, you got some walking to do. Map is bigger than I thought. Okay, so there's just more and more zombies spawning out here. All right, so here's what we're going to do really quick. Let's, we're going to try and start walking back. That's like a 12-minute drive if you had a car. I know. I'm nervous for this. User 78, what's going on? I'm flooding this with likes. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So what's going on is we added a new mod that we've used in the past, and it completely broke us. So we're in the middle of the wilderness. I'm going to try... Oh, I just shouted on accident. Okay, so I'm going to try and fast walk my way back. As you can see, we are way down here. If it doesn't work, like if we're making no progress, we're just going to have to start a new one tonight. So just bear with me for a second. All right, we're gonna try this out. It's not even letting me walk too. All right, let's just let's see what happens and hope we don't get got. Oh my god, this might not work. Dude, are you kidding me? All right. Let's keep trying it. I don't know. We might have to. You know, if you hold run while you're doing it, he'll actually run in 2-speed. Oh, you are correct. Okay. We're gonna try it then. All right. If we make no progress in like 2 minutes, guys, we'll start fresh, all right? But this is like we just worked so hard on this one for so long. We gotta give it a run. We gotta try it. Yeah, it's not even... I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna try it just for a second, okay? Oh my god. If you click the farthest from your guy, you can speed up the world and clock up. Okay, yeah. We're gonna keep trying, just for a few minutes. If we don't make any progress, I'll start fresh. How's that sound? Only 2 times speed. You can hold WS. Yeah, that's what. Oh my god, we almost just got chomped. Hold on. Let me look around for a second. I'm familiar with the 2 times speed walk because we've done it in the past, but we've never done it this far. Let me see if we made like any progress. Guys, what do you think? Are we starting fresh? Not bad. Can forge very. Do you guys want me to keep going? Keep going. Dude, Lance wants a new world so bad. Lance, I know you don't have faith in me, bro. You don't have faith. V, keep going. We only have 1 slave. You're gonna start over, Ashton. I don't know. We added a new mod and it broke it. It spawned us in the middle of nowhere, way off the map. You got this. Hey, what's going on, Haven? Good to see you. I like to see it from the start. This is doable. We're gonna give it. I know it's doable. We're gonna give it another couple minutes, and if we're really not making progress, I'll start a fresh run tonight. Yeah, user 78. And Haven, we added the what's it called? We added the RV mod back in because I got it working on a different playthrough and we were fine. And it just spawned us in the middle of nowhere. Which I know that's been a bug before. We might get chomped here, honestly. Not doable. Lance got no faith in me. Bro, we're not that far. We're really not. Once we actually get back on the map, we might be okay. Give me like 2 minutes. Give me a couple minutes to try, all right? Oh my god. All right. The game is trying to rage bait me. It knows. Dude, I've been looking forward to this solo playthrough all day. Look at our errors. Our errors are up to like 1,300 right now. I think you can press the number 2 to change speed too. I think so too. It's just, it keeps stopping us every time there's a zombie close to us. There's some deer up here. They're silently judging us. Yeah, every time the zombies get close, it's like, yo, let's not. Build a new base from scratch out here. Imagine we just never see civilization again. Oh my god. Keep going. I am pressing 2 and nothing's happening. It just keeps changing to my, what's it called? My club hammer or whatever. All right, we're going to get a little farther and we're going to check our progress. Excuse me, sir. Save your chomps for another time. Let's get into the woods a little bit. Thank you guys for all the likes on the live, by the way. This is not what I was planning for tonight. All All right, let's and we're getting tired. We might need to sleep in the woods. That might be what we have to do. This is really sad. This run was a lot of fun. Guys, what do you think? Can always play the multi-solo and run back off camera. That is true, but we like our mods, man. We like our mods. The worst part is, I think the salt in the wound is we've been spending this entire playthrough looking for caffeine pills. And we haven't found any. All right, guys. I really don't want to lose this run, so should we play the multiplayer worlds and see if like Fish wants to play, and we just go like loot what's it called? Loot West Point or something on multiplayer, and then off stream once I get back from my work trip, I just get myself back to base. What do you guys think? Lance, I know you want a new world. I know. Huh. Let me check my progress. Yeah, we're not even close. All right, here's what we'll do. Yeah, we're going to save it. Gilbert, we're going to keep this as a save. Oh, man, this is so frustrating. I can't believe that happened. That's actually so frustrating. Dude, we were thriving. We went through some stuff. All right. Custom sandbox. We're not going to do that mod. Where do you want to spawn, guys? Brandenburg, Ekron, Irvington, Fallis Lake is a good one. We could do a West Point run. We haven't done West Point in a while. New World and spawn somewhere unique. We haven't done Irvington in a bit. I'm going to say either Brandenburg or Irvington. You could debug and teleport the player back. That's true. That's true. I actually have no experience in debug. I've never tried it. Gilbert, you're thinking Brandenburg. All right, guys, let's do this. Hold on. Ready? Let me do a quick poll. Ready? Create new poll. Spawn location. We'll do Irvy, Brandy, Westy. And this is going for 1 minute, all right? 1 minute. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Full time. Wasp, thanks for the bits. I do appreciate it. All right, toss your votes in. Toss your votes in. Where are we going? And we're quite literally just going to run whatever my last preset is, because I'm not spending like a long time to set up something. We're just going to do whatever we had for, I think the multiplayer world was our last start. All right, what do we got? What's our polls right now? What are we at? Make sure everyone gets your vote in. I want to know where we're going here. Oh my God, are you guys kidding? It's a 3-way tie. Are you kidding me? All right. Okay. Three-way tie is tough. Of course, my freaking OBS just bugged for a second. Hold on. God, this has been a stream. That's for sure. All right, there's my chat. You didn't get to vote. All right, let's ask Siri. Hey Siri, where should I spawn in Zomboid? Should I spawn Irvington, Brandenburg, or West Point? Yes, you can use ChatGPT. All right. It is what it is. We got Brandenburg. We're going Brandenburg. Everyone good with Brandenburg? Oh, I can't believe that just happened. That is unreal. We'll do. Oh wait, we have a preset. November 11th stream. June 1st. That's fine. Sure. Next. Oh, we have a ton of points. This must be our multiplayer one. Whatever, we're just gonna run it. We'll go. Yeah, we'll do. No. What's our preset? Lumberjack. And we'll take off. Oh, here we go. Same thing. Any names or no? Make a base on PS Delisle. That would be kind of... Name Lance. We'll do a first name Lance. First name Lance. Anyone got a last name? What do we want? What are we thinking? First name that pops in, we're doing it. Lance Pedro. All done. Here we go. All right. Okay, we might need to change our stream title. Hold on 1 second. Build 42 solo, new run. Yeah, we'll just do new run. All right. Sorry, everybody. I know we were excited to that other one. But you guys get to see a C Duffo brand new spawn here. That's what we're doing here. All right, let me roll up the sleeves. Let me take a sip of water. Let's do it. I forgot to put always known on. Hold on. We got to do that. I'm a bot. I need it, okay? I need it. Meta. All known on start. 1 sec, everybody. 1 sec. All right. For those of you just joining in, we have had a playthrough going for the last at least month of stream. At least a month. Mix and match with what's it called? With our multiplayer. We've been mixing and matching streams with multiplayer and solo, right? I added some mods and I tested them off stream about an hour ago. I was testing them. They were working fine. I just added them again and I spawned in the middle of nowhere. Ready? So we were over in Moldra in our base for a month and a half or a month and 5 days, whatever it was, and we spawned way down here off the map. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start a new one tonight. And ChatGPT picked Brandenburg. So we're starting a new one. And off stream, once I get back from my work trip, I will be... I'll go get that player back is what we'll do. So this is just going to be temporary. Now you guys get to see a C Duffo brand new start if you're new here. We'll take a hacksaw, sure. Serve Sniper, what's going on? Thanks for the follow. It's V from TikTok. Oh, sweet V. Thanks for popping in, bro. Thanks for supporting on both platforms. We got a bat. That's a pretty good start. Oof, sorry that happened. It's all good. It's all good. We're not gonna let it keep us down. We're just excited to play some Zomboid with all the homies in chat. So let's do this thing. Psycugs, yes, unfortunately, a brand new world. We didn't die. But we're going to have to play a little bit off stream to get that character back because we spawned in the middle of nowhere when I added some more mods. So it is what it is. We'll be all right. Empty glass. We'll take that for now, and we will fill this up. We got to find a pencil. This is going to be fire. Yeah. We got it. We got it. We'll take a pen. We'll take a pen. We'll go red pen. Oh, we'll take the plastic cup instead, actually. We'll keep both for now. Michael, what's going on? Good to see you, Michael. Good to see you. Julia, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Alrighty. So we never really go Brandenburg, honestly. The only time I've really checked out Brandenburg was in our multiplayer world. Honestly. But let's do this thing. Let's do it. Invitation letter. Lovely. Watch us find the gen mag, like, within 2 seconds on this one. Got this, yeah, got the stream rain going. Why wouldn't it be raining the second we start a new playthrough on stream? I mean, it has to be. Why wouldn't it be? Oh man, you know what the worst part is? We just hit level 8 friggin'... Oh, we hit level 8 carving. God, this is, it's alright. We're good, we're good. Fingerless gloves? Why not? A little bit of scratch defense, never hurt anybody. Come here, son. This is humbling. Yes, it's honestly frustrating, but we're good. We're good. Look at this, dude. Could always stream some Minecraft. We could. Maybe in a bit. Maybe in a bit. Okay, so this house might be based for a little bit. Look at all this fresh food and stuff. I'm not really going to waste my time grabbing it yet. It's also boarded up. Dude, this is base for now. This is safe zone. Lance, I know you love Minecraft. We got to do a stream with Lance on Minecraft. I think we do. All right. Let's toss we'll toss a little thing. Cross, yeah, our carving, it wasn't level 9, it was level 8. We had level 8 carving on our other playthrough that we just lost due to spawning in the middle of nowhere. A section of Brandenburg is a bunch of barricaded homes with steel-plated windows. Really? I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Cool. You really sound like a young Rick Grimes. Well, I take that as a compliment. Thank you. He's a boss, so. The coral. Coral. We'll wear the jacket. A little steezy. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. Actually, let's take this glass bottle. That's probably better than a cup and stuff. Are you kidding me, dude? Look at this streamer loot right now. The game doesn't want me to hop off. Look at this. Watch, there's probably going to be keys in this car, too. A tent. I don't really need a tent. We'll leave that stuff for now. Oh. There are keys. Are you kidding me? But it's out of gas. All right. And a wood axe. Okay. Cool. So we got to find some gas. We can all live together. Yeah, let's take the digital watch instead. Honestly, once it comes time for life and living, what we'll probably do is... let's drop this as well. We'll probably do is start destroying some of the other TVs and stuff so that we can start working on our electrical early this time. Early. Another barricaded house, I know. I don't even know that we're going to be able to take care of it without a crowbar. We could just wait for a zombie to eventually do it. Start working on the door, though, friend. For now, we'll leave it. What's with the calendar at the bottom? So this is a mod called Twitch Stats. What it does is it shows you guys my kills and how long I've survived. I use it strictly for viewers. I think it is a little bit of a better experience, honestly. All right. Cooking 2. We need to find a screwdriver before we can start taking apart stuff. Would be a cool mod just as a day counter. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what we're using it for. I just can't believe how fast we found a bag. I like the zombie count. Me too. I do like it. I'm a big fan. Texas or Honolulu? I have not been to either. I cannot give an opinion. So we'll leave that blank. Let's get a little bearing of where we are here. Okay. Let's see if we can take down these 3 houses, check out what that green thing is, and then keep going from there. Roulette or blackjack? You got to start with roulette and then ride it out a little bit with blackjack. And then if it's going poorly, you got to go back to roulette. If it's going well, you still got to go back to roulette. That's just what you got to do. I use briefing each day. Screen goes black and states your name and how long you survive. That's pretty cool. That almost makes it like a movie in a way. Tire iron up there. We gotta find a gas can. I hear some turkeys in the back there. Club hammer, absolutely. We'll take the respirator as well. And a screwdriver, perfect. Yes, this is Project Zomboid, available on Steam. Found some work boots, perfect. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Let's keep it rolling here. Yes, Lance, we are in the USA. Pedro with the fight next horde. Thank you for that, Pedro. We will fight whichever zombies we run into. Thank you guys for the 5K likes on TikTok. By the way, if you aren't already in the Discord, do make sure to join. We post every time we go live there. We also have our mods listed there. Here, we'll fight all these zombies in the woods. And then we are working on a multiplayer server. As you can see, starting fresh because some of the mods broke our last game. So we're kind of still holding off on the multiplayer server until the mods are working properly. More overalls. Pedro from Mexico. Love it, Pedro. Love it. Wear a riding helmet. I wonder why we're a little uncomfortable. It's got to be something we're wearing. All right, let's keep going down here. Hopefully there's a TV in this house we can catch Life and Living. Let's try and kill these zombies quick. So if you add mods in your multiplayer server, anyone can use, even though they don't have them installed. Yeah, so what it will do is it will basically, if you join someone's multiplayer server and they have mods enabled, it's basically gonna have you enable those mods once you join. So it'll like automatically add those mods to your playthrough for you. Alright, a better can opener, we'll take that. Let's grab Life and Living. And then let's do a little bit of checking in on what we actually have. We don't need this. I think you need new pants. What, you don't like my knee exposure a little bit? Just showing a little bit of skin. Trying to get a tan. Yeah, we might. We might. Lovely. We'll look for some new pants for sure. Alright, so that's as much carpentry as we can get, which is pretty nice. So we'll just disassemble every TV until it's close to 6 p.m. You have to install the mods to join. It prompts you and list them. Yeah, exactly, Skeet, exactly. So if you like don't have them enabled or whatever, once you install them, or once you try to join, it's going to have you install them. So it's not like you have to go and do a Steam workshop or anything like that. You don't have to do the whole works. You can quite literally just get in there. All right, so what's making us uncomfortable? Maybe the respirator? Yep, it is. Okay. Empty protein shake. We'll keep this for now. Sphero, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. Forgot that was the house that was barricaded that we couldn't get into. Hope all is well, Sphero. What does uncomfortable Moodle impact? It eventually will negatively impact your character's mood and such. So if your mood starts to get worse, you'll start to be like unhappy, and then you'll start dealing less damage, and you'll be miserable and things like that. So this kind of just looks like a dump, and we can't get in it, so we will mark that as this, and then let's go check out here. I don't see any cars, so we'll just hop it and go this way. We are getting thrown with a ton of errors. You see the seasoned sweet tooth? I have not. Can you come through? I can hit you through it. He's so fast. Oh, look at this nice TV. It's a good season. I'll take your word for it, Lance. I'll take your word. All right, we'll grab some new pants. What does the mask do? Sorry, She Love. I totally missed that. What the mask does is it basically makes it so that you don't breathe in like the negative effects of zombies on the ground dead. Let's grab these ones instead. These look a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. And we'll take care of a pillow. So if there's like a bunch of zombies on the ground dead in front of you, you'll get like the Moodle of the bad smell one or whatever. If you're wearing one of the respirators, that will go away. So you basically won't be able to get sick from it or anything as long as you have a respirator on. Meowvalet, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm good, brother, having breakfast while watching your live. I just had dinner. I am good, though. This is solo still. So we had our solo run that you have seen in the past few days. And unfortunately, one of our mods kind of broke it, so we spawned like way off in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to have to get that character back to base on my own time so that you guys don't all have to watch it. Wow, there's a lot of zombies here. All right. Let's use the club hammer for now because we do have one short blunt level. So this is solo. I was living with dead bodies and my tune got effed. So I removed corpse from the base of it. Yeah, exactly. So if you have a respirator on, you won't get negatively affected from the zombie stench, if you will. But it apparently affects your discomfort level, so just be careful. Lance, you got 11,000 Duffo points. Let's go, Lance. Thanks for hanging in the stream so much. All right, let's see if we can pull these guys away a little bit. Health bars. Yeah, we're playing with combat text. Combat text is one of my favorite mods. I just think it adds... I don't know. I think it just makes the game look cool. I know it's not for everyone. But I'm a fan. Alright, so there's a bunch more down here. Let's try and keep dragging a few at a time. Excuse me, sir. You're not supposed to do that. Oh, yes, Pharaoh. The collab I was playing earlier this afternoon with a streamer, Wafficiency, on the Purple app. If you haven't checked him out, definitely do. He's a new streamer. He streams mostly RimWorld, a little bit of Overwatch. He hasn't played Zomboid on stream yet, but he's a few followers away from affiliate. So I'd highly recommend checking him out. Again, his name is Wafficiency. We were playing some multiplayer Zomboid earlier. We actually went to Guns Unlimited over near Echo Creek, and we took care of business. Blooms and Blossom. I don't really want Pottery 3 if I'm being completely honest. Still on the lookout for a water bottle. Grab some of this. Of course, Waff, of course. Got to shout out who I was playing with when we took down Guns Unlimited. Thank you guys for the 9K likes in the live already. Yeah, we're closing in on some follower goals ourselves, actually. On TikTok, we're closing in on 750, which is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And then on the Purple app, we just hit 170, well, like 170 today, which is crazy. On our stream earlier today. Appreciate all the support. We'll grab an extra sheet just in case we need it for something. Let's grab this key because I do see a basement. So it's his first playthrough. Nice. PZ community would always welcome new survivors. So he's actually the person that got me into Build 41 a handful of years ago. And then we've played together multiplayer a little bit off stream. And he's who I've been playing on stream with. But he's a brand new streamer. And he is happened to be one of my IRL best friends. So we're trying to get him up there. Trying to get him to affiliate. And he's getting there. He's getting there. Yeah, highly recommend checking him out. Okay, so we got a funnel. Now we need to find a rubber hose so that we can siphon some gasoline for that car we found. I think, honestly, we might try and kill off this horde of zombies here. And then get back to watch the cooking. Not the cooking. Whatever it's called. Villager survival. 10K easy. Let's go. Thank you guys for the likes. That might be the quickest 10K we've ever had, for being real. Alright, you know what? Let's go baseball bat. Nice, some long blunt and some short blunt. Very nice. Let's handle this crawler alone, so we'll take down these two first. Maybe I can get him through defense. Perfect. Yeah, thank you guys for all the likes. Much appreciated. And the follows as well. We're closing in on some goals. It's been a lot of fun. We took care of business there. Alright, screw it. We're gonna break it. Unlock this. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna go sleep. It's already 2 a.m. for me. V, appreciate you tuning in, and thanks for following on both platforms, by the way. Much appreciated. Have a good night's sleep. We'll catch you next time. I am gonna be away for a little bit on a work trip, so my next stream after tonight won't be for about a week. But I look forward to chatting with you once we get back. All right, let's sit on the ground for a second out in the pouring rain. Yeah, V, take care. Appreciate you hanging out for a bit. All right, I will say, as much as I liked that other run, it is a little refreshing to start fresh. We haven't started fresh on Zomboid in a long time. That golf cap's kind of nice. Because I think we're just going to go drip here. Oh, yeah. We'll keep the riding helmet for when things get serious. Lowlandlicious. That's a cool name. I like it. What's going on? Any tips for a beginner? I just downloaded this game last night. Well, welcome to the community, first off. Zomboid is a lot of fun. It's a little tricky. So a couple things I recommend doing before you really start is honestly play the tutorial like a handful of times through. It'll benefit you greatly learning the controls before just diving right into a playthrough. So, like, definitely play the tutorial a couple of times. A couple things you can do right off the rip when you start is at 6 a.m., 12 p.m., so noon, and then 6 p.m. So right now it's 6 p.m. You can tune into a Life and Living TV show in the first 7 days, and it'll give you XP points towards a couple things. So at 6 a.m. it gives you cooking skills. At noon it gives you carpentry, and at 6 p.m. it gives you any one of these survival ones at the bottom. So it looks like it's giving us fishing right now. And then a couple things you can do, because storage is a little bit tricky at the beginning. If you go up to like sheets like this, windows, you can grab and remove the curtains. And then you can go into your inventory or the crafting menu, and you can, here, I'll drag it so you can actually see it. You can make a sheet sling bag. So if you right click on the sheet in your inventory, you can tie it into a sheet sling bag. And then you'll have a little bit of a backpack going. So right now where I already have a backpack, if I equip that sheet bag secondary, I can walk around with the backpack in my left hand and swing a one-handed weapon in my right. I also recommend spawning rosewood. Rosewood is very beginner friendly, and it's got plenty of loot to thrive for a little while. So I recommend rosewood. Sleeping pills are probably okay on those. Couple things you want to look for, Lowlandlicious, at the beginning. You want to look for a screwdriver, a hammer, any sort of can opener is usually pretty good. Couple things like that. Take some canned foods for now. Ghostbusters 1 or Jurassic 1? I'm going to go with Jurassic Park. I'm a big fan of Jurassic Park. I think those movies, they're good. Let's cook some food here. Honestly, what we'll do is put some of that ground chicken and lamb in here. And then let's market that. Freezer food. And then the car we want right here. Car needs gas. And that's right there. I played the tutorial, then I tried to play sandbox mode with no zombies just to get used to the game. That's a great idea. That's really good. Just get used to the mechanics. The inventory is a little bit overwhelming at first. So getting used to that is a good idea. I like that idea that you're doing, though. That's pretty smart. At the beginning of the game, I would avoid using guns because guns are extremely loud and they'll draw a ton of zombies towards you. Thanks for sharing the live, by the way. Really appreciate it. And then one other thing that really helped me at the beginning was don't worry about sprinting away from zombies. As long as you're not over encumbered or you're not exhausted, if you walk at this regular speed, you can outwalk any zombie. Even like there can be 30 of them, there could be one. Like I'll show you here. If you get close to them and there's too many for you to take on, you can just turn around, walk away. And what I'm going to do here is if I use this fence to my advantage, you can turn around. And then once they hop over one at a time, you can bash their head in. And you have a higher chance of one-tapping them in a scenario like this. As I just missed my third hit. Yeah, play to your advantages. So if there's like certain areas on the map, you can use any of these fences for them to hop over, and it's a kind of a little bit better of a kill option. Do books really help? Books do really help. So what books do is they directly increase the amount of XP you're getting per skill you're performing. So if you have, say you're watching like the Life and Living and you read the carpentry book, basically what that carpentry book is going to do is it's going to increase how much XP you gain by watching that show or whatever. So you definitely want to read books when you have the chance. What I like to do to fix my sleep schedule and stuff in game is I'll read books. Like at the end of a night, I'll just read a book. Another thing you can do is when you crouch, if you press Q, you can whisper and it'll pull the zombies that have better hearing away from the ones that are kind of deaf. Can be a pretty good trick for getting some more zombies. Apart from a full group, basically. We might post up here for the night if we start getting a little tired. Take an extra battery for now. I have no idea what we just heard over here, but it sounds like something's in here. An M9. We're going to leave that be. I think there might be a zombie in this door here. Yep. Fresh cooked chicken. We'll take that. Yeah, here we go. We're starting to get tired here. We'll do a little perimeter check here. A few more zombies. Sounds like more than we wanted. Julia, thanks for sharing the live. Jurassic Park or Back to the Future? I'd probably go Back to the Future. Back to the Future is a lot of fun. There's some good movies. All right, so there's too many zombies for us to take on right now where we're drowsy. So I think what we're going to do is just work our way back this way, and we'll try and lose their line of sight. So I'm going to hope they didn't see us. And let's turn on the light, do a tiny bit of reading. Just till like 10 o'clock, and then we'll hit the sack here. Oh. I did hear a zombie outside. We might be okay. Let's give it a shot. Meowlet, love the emote. Thank you guys for the 14K likes on the live. Dang, we woke up kind of early. All right, let's eat this chicken. And then we'll read until the Life and Living, which I don't usually like to read the first aid books because I kind of feel like it sets myself up to need to use first aid. But it's all we got right now. We got to kill some time, so. I don't remember. Did we check that house? I don't think we did. We could probably check it right now. Game name, this is Project Zomboid. It is available on Steam. It's only like $20 on Steam. It is the best 20 bucks you will spend on a video game. No doubt. No doubt. Gotta go with Back to the Future again, Lance. Here we go. We finally got a water bottle. Yeah, this is Project Zomboid. Highly recommend playing this game. Highly recommend. Pipe wrench, we will take that. Nicole, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Toolbox, what do we got in here? Wood mallet, absolutely. So we're on the lookout for a flashlight as well. I would like to find a flashlight. All right, what we can do here is read more of this book, and we'll wait for the Life and Living. 6 a.m. Where did we put that book? Here it is. One follower from 750. That is crazy. That is crazy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, we should be getting some cooking skills now. Yep, we are. I don't know if you guys noticed earlier when we were streaming multiplayer, but the sound for leveling up was bugged on multi. What happened to your last run you did? Dude 609. Yeah, so we added some mods back, and when we spawned in, I'll show you on the map where we spawned in. So it's not gone forever, but we spawned in the middle of the wilderness. So we went from spawning Muldra to then we spawned like right here. And I started walking back for like 5-10 minutes, and we didn't even make it halfway to the actual map. So I'm going to spend some time off stream getting that character back. Unfortunately, we kind of just decided to start fresh for the night. I didn't want to spend the rest of the stream just, or half the stream just walking back to base, you know what I mean? So we decided to just do a new one. A little bit frustrating, I know. How many zombies are there? I can't see. It sounds like only one. So yeah, we're starting fresh today. Thanks for dropping by, dude, by the way. Lance. Silence of the Lambs. Very good movie. We'll absolutely pick that. Alright, what do we got here? How many more houses do we want to hit before we start heading back? Maybe let's hit... we'll hit all of these. And see if we can find a rubber hose somewhere. So once we find a rubber hose, we can siphon some gas for that pretty good truck that was outside of the spot we spawned. There's a bunch of good loot there. So I want to check that out. Oh, hello there. Here, come this way. I don't want to go through that door for you. Lance, I think it depends on the mood for that one. Scary movies are very good. I'll always like a good scary movie, especially Silence of the Lambs. Looks like they were having a party in here. Residence keys. Couple bags of chips on the ground. Take those. We should have another... Yeah, we'll eat this. But yeah, this is the beginning of a run for Lance Pedro. And if we can't end up getting our other character all the way back, we're just gonna keep riding it out with this one. But we're drift out. We're drift out. I've never directly spawned Brandenburg. So this is a first for me. Thank you guys for the 16K likes. Oh boy, hello there. $17K likes. Going up like crazy. Oh, this one's on a mission, huh? Come on. Jump over. There we go. Fortune Saw, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Ooh, that one's got a hatchet for us. That's a big win right there. She didn't want the smoke. She tried to get out of there. How we looking? Pretty good. That's looking like... Those are some big houses there. We might end up checking those out. I see a nice box truck up there, too. What's our electrical skill at? It's a third of the way to level 1. So we got some work to do there. Lance, have a great night's sleep. Thanks for tuning in for a bit. Glad to catch you in both streams today. A lot of fun. We'll catch you next time. Lamb, what's going on? How many characters have you been through? This is a first character on this playthrough. What I do is if you die with a character, you have to restart. So I will fully reset a world. I will just start a new one if I die. We actually had a long playthrough going, or not long, but we were a month in, and a mod ended up spawning us in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to get that character back off stream. So we just decided to start a fresh one, and we spawned Brandenburg. Yeah, ZFS, the van mod, the what's it called? RV interior. It was working fine. It was working fine. One life playthroughs are fun. Yes. That's the only way I play this game, honestly. Once you die, move on to the next save. Or a brand new playthrough. There's an easy fix. Definitely enlighten me. I'd like to know. So if you just right click on the ground anywhere once you enter the van interior, you can go back. Well, the only thing was when I entered the van interior, it wasn't like I was in a black screen. It moved my character physically to right here on the map. And I moved like a few feet and it wouldn't let me right click on anything. It just never gave me the option to leave the interior. But I will go back into that one maybe after stream and give it a whirl. That's crazy it let you. I mean, I definitely might have just missed it. So there's a good chance. Thank you for telling me, though. I'm definitely going to go try it after stream. But honestly, we're all right with starting a little freshy for tonight's stream. It's refreshing. We haven't started a new Zomboid character in a long time, so I haven't been on Project Zomboid for months, nor have I Googled anything about it. Excuse me, I was drinking some water. It's a lot of fun. Zomboid is such a good game. Super cheap for the value you get out of the game. So, highly recommend. Yao, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right, we're going to take these. Nah, we'll leave them. We'll leave them. Usually I'll take, like, doorknobs and hinges for when I build bases, but we're not even close to that yet, honestly. I need to remember we are on day 2. Yeah, fresh runs are fun. And I've never spawned Brandenburg. I've come and looted here in a playthrough, but I've never spawned here, so. Oh my god, I just swung and missed. Reading chat. Hold on. It better not be a bite. It also runs on lower end PCs. Always a bonus. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude, I do not like this little crawler. Brandenburg is dangerously populated. Yeah, I figured that out on my playthrough. I came and looted here. We kind of just went guns blazing, honestly. Killed, like, everything. Do we have any painkillers yet? I don't think we do. I can't believe I just almost got chomped already. Alright, where you at? There you are. This one's gonna be locked, probably. Oh. It is not. It's got a window in there. We can't hotwire yet. Electrical 1, mechanics 2. We don't have either of those. We are working on electrical, though. So if we can find a mechanics VHS, you honestly probably didn't misclick. There's a bug right now where your weapons can just phase through zombies. I actually noticed that earlier in multiplayer. I was playing multiplayer on stream, and there was like a handful of zombies that I was trying to hit, and it just wasn't connecting. We dropped our bag somewhere, didn't we? It might just be right outside. Painkillers, perfect. Oh my god, painkillers, beta blockers, and caffeine pills. We didn't find caffeine pills our entire last run. So that is a plus. Yeah, yeah, I figured it was on the other side of the window. I just was trying to remember if I dropped it somewhere earlier. All right, let's look for... We need a hose still. We already have a saw. We're good on that for now. Some more fresh food in here. We'll always eat the bologna. Always gotta eat the fresh bologna. More hacksaws. All right. Perfect. Thank you for reminding me there. All right, let's mark that all we need is... Or there's a good car here. Let's go check out this last one on the block here, and then we'll check out these bigger houses. Always love how you don't need to cook bologna. Me too, dude. It's like one of my favorite things to find early on. You see bologna, you're like, bang, hunger good for the next day. Let's go. Evan de Writer, appreciate the follow. Yeah, let's just walk through here. Screw it. So hopefully that laceration doesn't come back to bite us. No pun intended. We don't need to get life and living at noon because our carpentry level is already 3. So we're not going to gain any benefit from that. So I'll probably just end up taking apart that TV, honestly. Let's just make sure there's no other zombies in this house. Oh, Evan, you and Yao might have just got me to 750 followers on TikTok. Much appreciated, guys. Thanks so much for all the follows today. Another water bottle. Absolutely. Great popsicle. Why not? Yeah, appreciate the follows. 750. What a goal. Some more peanut butter. Perfect. What's the best server to play in? Honestly, Where's My Beer? I like the name, by the way. I have not ever played in a server other than like personal servers that I invite through Steam. I know Devon TV, Colin the Survivor, or Colin BS now, and a few other Zomboid streamers do play in some servers. We are going to be putting together our own server very soon. But we're kind of just waiting for some more mods to be ready to go. That's all. Was there only one painkiller in that? I think there was. Alright, we're going to be rocking with some heavy pain for a bit. Some of these big houses might have some better loot for us, so... We got a couple more bandages. We should be alright for a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that. I probably don't want to fight all of them right now while in pain and with a laceration. So There is a chance we turn into a zombie from this. Hopefully we're a-okay. Let's take down this one zombie here and then enter this big house. Thank you guys for the 20K likes. Much appreciated. Guys, we just hit 750 followers on TikTok, and we're at 174 on the Purple app. Thank you, everybody, for all the support as of late. That cowboy hat's kind of fresh. What do you guys think? Should we keep the blue golf cap, or should we go with that black cowboy hat? What do you guys think? We'll hold on to it for a second. Jeez, words. Stupid new. How should I move in the beginning? In the beginning, take it slow. Yeah, that is what she said. Take it slow. I recommend kind of just only taking on a few zombies at a time. Make sure to grab like the essential tools you'll need. You'll need a water bottle. You'll need a screwdriver eventually. You'll need a hammer. So keep that stuff in mind. Look for a backpack. Look for some food and stuff. Most importantly, though, just have some fun, man. Alright, let's grab this other wooden mallet, and then I think we might toss on this cowboy hat. Yeah, we got a golf cap. You're good to us. How do I loot cars? So what you can do is once you climb into the car, if you go to the inventory and you hold shift, you can scroll wheel through all of the stuff inside the car. I'm having a blast, but there is a lot to learn. Yeah, there is a ton to learn in this game. This game is nice. Nice. This game is extremely in-depth. Yeah, you can get into cars. You can walk up to them and you can press E and you'll climb into the seat, the respective seat. Franz, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Much appreciated. And Aqua Renee, appreciate the follow on the Purple app. Alright, that's unfortunate. That's going to bring a lot of zombies. So let's see if this one has a lot of zombies in here. It does, look at that. We'll go a few more houses down. We got to find some painkillers before we really try to fight too many here. But yeah, if they're not locked. Otherwise, if they are locked, what you can do is you can walk up to the window of the car. If you press V, it'll pull up a window option or a circle option. And you can smash the window and climb through. Oh, yeah. Look at this swimming pool. First time chat. Aqua, what's going on? Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a nice day or night. Are guns good to use? Once your aiming skill is high enough, yes. Guns are pretty good. You make sure you have plenty of ammo, though. That's the only thing. Alright. Where is this map? We are in Brandenburg. I'll show you where in a second on the actual map itself. Few more coming. We might have enough time to loot this really quick, though. Where's my beard? Thanks for the follow. Here, I'll show you. We are in Brandenburg. So, very top left of the map. Louisville is way over here. You follow the river all the way west. We are in Brandenburg. So, let's write alarm right there. So we know next time we come back there, there's probably going to be a ton of zombies. We might end up using one of these houses as a base, maybe, for a little bit. A little temp base. Is there dogs in this game? We have never found a dog. There are deer. There's, like, deer. There's raccoons. Things like that. So far, yeah, this is super far. Can I climb through here? I actually really don't like that there's a sheet covering this. Alright, hope for the best. Perfect. Let's try and get to this guy before he breaks the glass on us. Very nice. There are plans for wolves. That would be cool. Wolves would be cool. But I know there's deer, there's raccoons, there's rabbits. What else? I'm trying to think of what else there are. I'm blanking right now. My bad, my bad. Love your streams. I don't know how I just realized I wasn't following. No worries, Aqua. No worries. We're doing well. We are doing well. This is the second stream of the day. We're getting some solo time in. Unfortunately, our other solo world just kind of bugged out. So we started a freshie for the night. And I'll work on getting that one back for next time I stream. Still no rubber hose. We need to find a rubber hose so that we can siphon some gas. Take an extra battery. Here we go. Nice heavy-duty flashlight for the hip and a welding torch. We'll honestly take both of these. We don't have any room. All right, we got to go grab our other bag. So when I loot a house, zombies always come to me. What's the best possible way to avoid them? So they are based on two things. They're based on sound and vision. If you shut curtains, that knocks out vision for the house. The sound, on the other hand, if you crouch walk around, it really helps with how loud you are. So crouch walking is a good thing if you're trying to be quiet. You can also like crouch around behind fences and stuff and they won't be able to see you. So breaking line of sight is one way to like really lose a bunch of zombies. Painting the walls. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of remodeling in here, as you can see. We thought that sliding glass door needed a little bit of paint on it, you know. Hope you can get it back. I think we'll be able to get it back, Aqua. So we were in Muldra at our base. As you remember, we were like over here, or whatever, fully walled off. We had the RV interior mod. We hopped in, and it's warped us like way over here. So we started walking back. But I figured rather than spending an hour doing that on stream, we'd just kind of fire up a new one. And if I get it back, I get it back. If I don't, we just keep going with this one next stream. So unfortunate, but we'll make the most of it. All right, so I think I'm going to use this as a temporary base. It's in pretty good condition. We'll put some sheets on all the front windows. Do you have a mod pack folder on Steam? Yes. So, Audrey, I also see your message. What are your mods? So we run like quality of life mods. We used to run map mods and stuff, but we haven't added them back yet. But yeah, some quality of life mods, and then like combat text. There's an XP mod that shows you how much XP you're getting for certain actions and stuff, which that one is super underrated, honestly. I really like that one. All right, so I think what we're going to do is... I don't know, we probably don't need this helmet anymore. We got to make a little bit of room in our inventory here. Let's read this. You could do a debug in console menu of the Project Zomboid so you can come back to your base. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I might honestly just walk back off stream and hope it works. Sorry, I got totally sidetracked. We do have a mods list. We have it linked in our chat on our Purple app. So if you go to cduffo with an underscore at the end on the Purple app and type !mods, it'll give you a direct link to all my mods on my Steam workshop. So do feel free to grab that. I also have a Discord as well, linked in the same way. What might be easier for you guys if you don't feel like going over to the Purple app is I will paste my Discord link into the TikTok chat. Hold on, let me grab this here. Invite, copy. And we do have, I don't know why it's not grabbing the full invite. Hold on. Discord. This is being buggy. Invite link. Please work. For some reason, the invite link isn't letting me copy it right now. But if you go to, here we go, this might work. If you go to my Discord link there, we do have some, we do have a mods list on there. We have like base locations on there. We have spots for people to link up and play multiplayer together. We have a section for pet photos, which is pretty fun. So feel free to join the Discord. You can grab a bunch of our mods and stuff like that there if you don't feel like downloading or using the Purple app. Sorry that took me so long to freaking post it in the chat, but yeah, highly recommend grabbing it though. Actually, real quick, I know why it was bugging. It's because my invite link had just refreshed. So let me update the command on the Purple app stream really quick. Boom. All right, so yeah, make sure to join that Discord. We also post every time we go live there and stuff. Oh, it sounds like a zombie found us here. Not there. How are you gonna do that to our back door? That's unreal. Also, the back door is still intact on my screen, but guess we won't ask too many questions. That is unfortunate, though. Now this is open. But alright, we might post up here for the night. Even though it just got a little bit more sketchy. Let's see what we got. Let's add our pillow here. If it would. I'm experiencing too much pain to sleep. This might cause some issues. Alright, we're gonna have to keep going looting. How did your fiance get into Zomboid? I'm trying to replicate your success. I took her laptop. I installed Zomboid on it. I sat her down, and I played Zomboid with her. That's exactly how it happened. Once she realized that I had a safe base going for her to work on, like, animals and farming and stuff, she was A-okay with playing. Yeah, let's not do that right now. We can't handle that right now. We're way too tired and in pain. But yeah. She hasn't played in quite a while. Unfortunately. Did they really break through that gate already? That's crazy. It's crazy work. Gus, appreciate the follow. We are in the trenches right now, guys. We are absolutely in the trenches. Literally just got off PZ. Well, welcome into the stream, bro. Thanks for tuning in. We unfortunately just lost a save due to a bug. We didn't fully lose it yet, but we kind of got screwed as to where it put us. One of the mods kind of screwed us over. So I'm going to be getting that back off stream at some point soon. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but honestly, we haven't started a new playthrough in a little while. So I'm kind of okay with doing it today. And I kind of said to chat, like, if I can't get that other playthrough back, like back to where I want it to be off stream, then we're just going to keep going with this one next stream. So it is what it is. SPK, this is called Project Zomboid. Great game. I'm realizing we left our pillow in the other house, which is unfortunate, but we're in so much pain, I'm not sure we're going to be able to sleep, so yeah. We're in the trenches right now. It can be PvP if you want it to. If you play multiplayer, you can turn on friendly fire and stuff. But right now we are playing solo, so I am just playing PvE. There's a crowbar. I think we're at least gonna hold the crowbar. We can drop that. And how's our weight doing? Let's house one of these peanut butter jars. The game is not free, but it's only $20. It's fairly cheap. Is RimWorld peak? Gilbert, I don't have too many hours in it, I'll be honest. My buddy Wafficiency does. He's got well over 1,000, I believe it is. And he speaks the world of it. When I did try it, I did have fun, though. I had a good time. So if you like playing solo games and stuff, I recommend it. You can play multiplayer in RimWorld as well, but I don't think you can use like mods in multiplayer. Yeah, RimWorld is okay. Only 1,700 hours. Still don't know everything. There you go. There's your answer. But yeah, this game is worth every penny. Alright, I guess the unfortunate truth, we just need to keep on trudging. We will keep on trudging. As tired and as in pain we are, we can't sleep, so we're gonna have to keep going. Think Sims, but way more colony management, survival, and a bit of war crimes. That's a good way to put it. I think of it as like, I don't know if you guys remember that old Fallout shelter game where you would make like the whole shelter and community. It's like a top-down version of that, but way more complex. Please have painkillers. Or a key. Nope. Alright, time to keep going. Oh, here's some keys. If it's for the box truck, we're out of here. Step van. Step van. It is. Jar of onions, duffel bag. Cool, okay. This is a score and a half. We gotta go find some painkillers. Medical building right at the end of the road. Let's go check it. We don't really have much for options. Nicole Rose, thanks for the follow on the Purple app. Much appreciated. Oh man, how many zombies are gonna be here? That's not ideal. I don't know that we can do this right now. I don't think we can. Alright. Where's somewhere we can find painkillers really quick? Community, maybe whatever community building that is. Oh, this might be a church, actually. It is. Yeah, we won't find any there. Guys, we are in the trenches. Can't decide where to go. Sandman, what's going on? Thanks for streaming. Always a good time. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Excuse the noise in the background. My dog decided it's time to hop in the bed. Alright, so this is where we started. Now that we have this working box truck, I might grab some of the loot out of this truck really quick. Did we already grab the axe? Did we leave it in there? Tiago, what's going on? This is Project Zomboid. Well, the wood axe might have been in the glove box. Yep, or the seat. There we go. This whole no painkillers thing. Not great. Alright, let's turn the car off so we don't run low on gas. Hopefully those zombies didn't see us. What mods are you using? We are using combat text. We're using a couple quality of life mods. Highly recommend. We actually have our mods list linked on our Purple app chat. If you go into our stream and type !, mods, you can grab those there. But we run combat text, we run clean UI mods, we run some car mods, things of that nature. All right, let's see if we can sleep. This game is on Steam. It's around $20 on Steam. Worth every single penny. Lovely. Heavy pain, tense. This is going swimmingly, guys. But yes, it is on Steam. I highly recommend. All right, so I wonder if we can get back to that med center. I don't think we have an option, right? I think we send it. Let's empty some of our inventory into our truck here. All right, we can Toss all this stuff in here. Toss this. Pillow, pipe wrench, pliers, tarp, and all this. But I highly recommend this game. This game has been one of my favorites, especially as of late. We've been enjoying it. Tons of good mods. It's super easy to mod. It's multiplayer. It's solo player. It's fully customizable. There's so many good things about this game. I couldn't recommend it anymore. All right. Let's see. Jeez. Couple zombies there. Let's see if we can get to this med center and find some painkillers. This is going to change our life. Thank you guys for the 26K likes. Oh my god, I almost smashed to that telephone pole or the light post. Oh, this might be doable right now. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll give it a whirl. Actually, I think we're going to use the baseball bat. Just pull him this way. Maybe not doable. Forgot about how little damage we're going to deal. Guys, we're in shambles right now. Alright, here's what we'll do. Let's pull them around here. Does running over the zombies kill them? Yes, it does, but it also damages your car. So you need to be careful. Overall thoughts on Brandenburg so far? This place is awesome, dude. We're just in the trenches. We're lacerated. We're hurting. Yeah, we're just not being very lucky right now. That's all. All right. There's so many of you in there too. What is on your back? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this right now. But I like it a lot. It has been a lot of fun. All right, come here, miss. We're gonna just have to go test our luck in some houses, I think. Little fender bender, never hurt anyone. Do you have any guns? Right now, I don't have any guns. We're just about to get to day 2. So I haven't really grabbed any guns yet. On our other playthrough, we do have quite the arsenal. So guns aren't really very good until you have plenty of ammo and your aiming skill is high. So there's not really going to be much use for me right now to be using guns. Yeah, Gilbert, this has been great. We are kind of in the trenches. And there's a ton of zombies, but I'm liking the challenge. Low loot, high zombie pop. It's been fun. Burnt down house. I'm honestly thinking we might need to find a gas station. So this down here must be one, right? Maybe this building here? What is this building? Oh, is that one of the bunkers? Keep that in mind. All right, here looks like a decent spot to start back off. Of course, there's a full group of zombies, but we'll take care of it. Name of the game, this is Project Zomboid. Tornado shelters, that could be what it was, actually. Good point, because the lore of this place is a tornado went through it. Not very kind of all of them to jump over the fence at the same time. Put a little bit of ring around her Rosie here. That is not ideal. Guys, we are a noob right now. We are a noob tonight. We are a noob tonight. We don't even have a bandage. That's tough news. Alright, what can we do here? GG, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. We're just starting, Gilbert. We are just starting. That seems to hit multiple enemies. Yeah, we do have multi-hit on, so it is able to hit multiple. Whereas the other ones don't. Dude, we lost our hat over there. We gotta go pick that up. Julia, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. The reason it's dealing multiple damage or not much damage is because we are in severe pain. All right. Guys, we got to lock in. This has been embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Queasy Moodle about to pop up, guarantee it. We'll see. I don't know what this place is. I don't know what any of this stuff is. All right. User 32, appreciate the faith. We got to get lucky. We need to find some painkillers. That's honestly the biggest thing right now. Painkillers. Let's check this place out for a second. Jella Alab, appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're swinging so slow because of how in pain we are. Of course we pick a house with 10 zombies in there. Not quite 10, obviously, but... I cannot believe how down bad we are right now. And we miss our swing. That's unreal. Well, the only thing I'll say is I didn't see one of the sinks with the cupboard on it, so we're just gonna guess that there's no painkillers and we'll keep going. We literally can't fight them right now. Do they respawn after you clear an area? We do have zombie respawn on, so they will eventually respawn, yes. But you can turn that off, so. Ooh. Oh. Mailbox, don't worry me. Look, or don't mind me. Look at this Porsche, bro. Look at this. Look at that. And there's a zombie inside. Why wouldn't there be? Let's put the bat in here. Dude, you're breaking the window and you can't even get out. Out of gas. This is a joke. Alright, here's what we'll do. You really think Queasy's gonna pop up? I think we're gonna be given some blessing because of our run being bugged earlier. I think we're gonna be okay. I just have a feeling. We were just talking about being humbled by this game earlier too, weren't we? Alright, how many are you? And it's locked. Alright. They'll break it down eventually. Let's see if we have it. We gotta make sure we have some more rags and stuff for when our bandages do eventually get worse. But we're not done yet. I just realized this car had a machete. There's a noisemaker. I wonder if we could use that noisemaker to our advantage over near that med center. What do you guys think? Caffeine pills. Yeah. We are chilling right now with all that stuff. Let's put that in the trunk. Daniel, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Run it. Okay, let's see if we can get inside here. I want that zombie to tear down that door so I don't need to unbarricade more stuff because I like physically can't see how many barricades I need to remove right here. Is the machete good? The machete's very good. The reason I'm not using it right now is because my long blade skill is not leveled up at all. And my maintenance is still pretty low. So the higher your maintenance skill is, the longer your weapons are going to be able to withstand more and more hits. So I don't really want to waste a machete where it's a rare item until my maintenance is higher up. Please don't be anyone down here. Doesn't look like there's going to be anything useful to us down here. Another crowbar. Club hammer. We'll take that. Let's see if there's anything we can get rid of. Let's get rid of the beans. We can toss the bag in here. Take that. How do you get XP? So all of these skills are basically like as you complete actions in the game, you get XP for each one. So maintenance you can increase by like quite literally hitting zombies with different weapons and stuff. All right, we're just going to go try and sleep somewhere that we know is okay. Because we're getting tired. We literally walked straight through the night. We'll mark that there's a Porsche here. Porsche. I think what we're going to try. Let's try Noisemaker. Equip and perform basic attack throw. Okay. So we're going to grab the Noisemaker and we're going to see if we can go over to that med station. Throw a Noisemaker down the road somewhere if we need it. And we'll see if we can get in there and find some painkillers because this is going to change the run basically. This has been the most hectic start to a run I've ever had. I mean, we're 2 days in. We have 115 zombie kills. 2 lacerations, which I have my doubts we're going to make it through. But if it happens, it happens. Let's go check it out. We absolutely can't afford to fight a zombie right now, that's for sure. We're tired, over encumbered. We'll keep these rags on us. Thank you guys for the 30K likes on the live. Yeah, so there's a bunch of zombies there. There's even more here, which means there's probably going to be even more at the med center. Why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be? Yep. All right, so I'm really not sure how to use this thing, so let's do this. Let's give ourselves a little bit of time. And then if we equip primary. And throw the Noisemaker. Because why wouldn't it be locked? And with zombies in there. I think we gotta try it, guys. We don't have much for options. Make sure there's no one down here. Zip ties. JS 2000. Look at all this. These clothes. Alright, we need to hope that there's literally a zombie waking up right there. That's money. Come on. One at a time. Oh my god. Alright. Painkillers. I just equipped it primary. That's not what I meant to do. Antidepressants. We'll take that. Take all the painkillers. Probably don't need that. Okay, we're looking up a little bit. That noise machine lasts for quite a while, huh? You're on the edge of your seat. You and me both. I'm afraid we're gonna lose this run. This one's been crazy. But we're making it work so far. We are making it work. Rubber hose as well. Perfect. Now what we can do is we can eventually find some gas for that Porsche if we wanted to. We're gonna go here and we're gonna wash our rags. Okay. I think we're good here. Don't forget about the Porsche. We need to stay alive. Yeah, we're definitely gonna make it back to the Porsche for sure. We have to. Let's toss a bunch of this canned food in here really quick. Let's go find a spot. I'm a little bit curious to see how many zombies are at that thing. Let's take a... The worst part is I threw it right next to the gas station. Oh my. Okay. Let's find a quiet house to take a little cat nap in. Zombie, what's going on? Good to see you, Zombie. Good to see you. We're going through the trenches on a new run right now because our other run, unfortunately, got a little bit messed up. It spawned us in the middle of nowhere. So we left the TV in here, right? Actually, I don't know that we did. We did just find some painkillers. We utilized the noise machine to get some painkillers. We snuck into that medical center. So now we're going to find a house to hunker down in and sleep. Actually, good point. I need to use more of the painkillers. I woke up 2 minutes ago. Yeah, we're going to bed fairly soon. Will those lacerations heal, or will the painkillers heal the lacerations? They won't heal the lacerations, but we do have bandages on them. So having bandages on the lacerations, what that's basically going to do is give us a chance to heal them. The painkillers just make it so our character is in less pain, which when you're in pain, you're dealing a lot less damage per hit and things like that. So we got to be careful of that. We're gonna go back to this place. It's all boarded up. Let me make sure that turned off the car. Did, okay. Rush the city and set up in the Bat Factory. That would be a fun one. This door is still intact. This game is super in-depth. Bro's ready to barf. Dude, we're going through it right now. No, our Queasy, it's not gonna happen. We can't go Queasy. There's no way. We're not becoming a zombie. Not this time. The only thing I'm worried about is hopping through this window and being able to turn fast enough. That is, I was gonna say best case scenario, but all right. Please just be one. Yeah, come out here. I don't really want to fight you in your bedroom. Stomping is definitely strong. Stomping is the way, especially when you're tired and hurt and stuff. So we really need to sleep right now because we're not dealing any damage with this weapon. See that? 0.4 damage. Come on now. One more. All right. Antibiotics, we might eventually need those. Let's close the curtains. Some Molotovs in here. Nightstick. Bunch of good mags. Aerosol bombs. This is the craziest run I think I've ever seen. Like, seriously. It might be. We're good here. We're good here. We found the Porsche key. We got a purple bike helmet and a pillow. Steel rod would do more damage. Yeah, it would. It definitely would. Don't mind the pillow placement. What's going on, brother? 46 versus 0.4 is crazy. Yeah, we are going through the trenches, dude. We have 2 lacerations that are healing. All in the 2 days work, we have 123 zombie kills. We're going through it. We really are. We just used a noisemaker to basically pull a bunch of zombies away from a med center just so we could sneak in and grab some painkillers. Your pillow, appreciate it. We honestly might end up using this as a little safe area because I like how everything's barricaded and there's a Porsche outside, you know. They'll never expect us to be in here if there's a Porsche outside. Where's the home icon? It's not truly a home until... we did check the basement. We checked the basement before, and there was just a bunch of like building materials and stuff, so not too much. Broken plank with nails, nightsticks. Look at all this stuff. This might have to be base for a little bit, guys. Just for a little bit. Assuming we don't get queasy and stuff, which if we do, that's going to be unfortunate. Let's place the bulletproof vest, because I'm pretty sure that's why we're getting uncomfortable. Yeah, look at this. Molotov, aerosol bombs, a sledgehammer. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. 2 crowbars in there. Guys, this is like something out of a movie, I swear. But all right, unfortunately, we have to call it here. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in on both streams today. Both streams. We hit 750 followers on TikTok. We hit 176 on the Purple app, which is crazy. Elise, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Bless this house. This house It saved us. Boy, did it take a lot of work to get here. This was a movie. It was not a stream. It was a goddamn movie. We spawned in the middle of nowhere on our good month-long playthrough that we were so excited to play. Then we start a new one, get lacerated twice, get stuck out of a house, have to walk all through the night, have a car that runs out of gas. It's been crazy. Minty, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. You have a good night, brother. You have a good night. But guys, yeah, this is unfortunately where we're going to call it tonight. Thanks for tuning into both streams. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for all the likes. We are going on a work trip. We're leaving early Saturday morning, so I won't be live for a little bit. But make sure you're in the Discord, guys. I'll add the Discord into the TikTok stream really quick. You guys have it on the Purple app. You know where it is. Join the Discord. We'll post each time we're going live. Love to chat with all you guys. We'll get some Zomboid in soon, especially when I'm back from my trip. Colin, thanks for dropping in, Colin. Much appreciated. More double streams. Yeah, we do got to set up some more double streams. Gilbert, Sandman, Sebaswan, Minty, Waff, Skeet, Colin, everybody, Julia, David. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Daniel as well. Much appreciated. But yeah, we'll catch you all very soon. I can't wait to be back from my trip already and start up a stream. But all right, guys, much love. We'll catch you soon. Peace, y'all. Later, everyone.